side B. 151%, 124%. Both these characters are pretty heavy, so we're going to see these late stocks very often. Low one gets it back to the stage.
All right, right now, it's a lot of center stage control is what they're looking for here. Both these players always are retreating the center stage. Getting caught in forward air lag. Low goes off with his own forward air. He's going to take the first stock of this crew battle. We'll see how Dilster can respond to that.
Any stray hit from Donkey Kong right now is going to, you know, find the kill. Looking for a back air. They get forward air.
They'll take it too.
Catching that jump from ledge from low one.
Dead even game. Lowe's going up with two back airs though, and still going.
With the up and still gets punished.
Yeah, you know, DK sucks. But right now, we're seeing good after. That's the one thing. Really started it when you DK. But that F-tilt usage is a Michigan DK staple. DK F-tilt is probably one of the best work tilts in the game, and the rest of the world doesn't know. Right now, that forward tilt's getting no work done though, as it is low show. He is not letting Dilster start anything.
Still relatively even percent-wise right now, and DK can rack up some damage if he just finds the end, but that's the thing. Everyone's just so evasive with his Wario.
Absolutely. He's so, like I said earlier, he is so good at getting not hit. It is ridiculous. He's just always finds a way to weave around it.
Everyone's in with that downer. That's dangerous off stage.
Absolutely. He makes it back though. Low doesn't chase it. Right now it is looking very good for Low and his team on SDD though.
Low one is making a lot of use out of this chop right now. Right. This percent, making up that percent.
And just to take the stock though.
And the one.
No chance though. The WAF comes out. 2 WAFs getting used that game. Comes out with a 2-stock victory and a 2-stock lead for the team at SmackDown Detroit. We'll have to see who Spartan Weekly can send in to combat 2 stocks of Low.
You know, I had the pleasure of commentating the collegiate crew battle that happened over lockdown recently. And MSU in that, you know, obviously a dominant unit, they won the whole thing there, but they were almost always the most consistently teamed team. You know, everybody on their team was of similar skill level, and we see that today too. MSU is
all
such
PR players.
All PR players, all dominant PR players,
yes.
And they, you know, just MSU attracts some of the best players in the state, and it's easy to see.
Yeah, definitely a lot of them been there. Goma Kempe was from there too. He just graduated the year before, so he's not going to be here today, but if it was a year earlier, he'd be there too. There's a lot of players, star players that have been through that college. And right now, there's a lot of discussion on from them. They're deliberating for sure. Not really sure. It's tough to call it. Who on our team is gonna take the most stocks right now? Gonna be the most safe at going in against Low One. What's
There's
the
not a lot of players in Michigan that you could say are safe against Low One.
Right. I think the option they choose though is looking like Linus.
Okay. Linus potentially with the Rosa here.
It's a little far away, so I can't tell for sure which is which.
It's hard to tell. They look so much alike.
I know. I like, if I'm up close right next to them, I can tell. But from how far we are, I can't.
It's a little dark in the venue. Give us some slack. Come on.
So, we'll just wait to see if I'm correct on that or not. Either way, it is either Hawk or Linus. No Picasso yet. See what tag they put in, and then we'll find out. Ceremony, it is Linus. So,
I'm glad I've got the inside scoop with you here.
And this is my team here. If I wasn't here commentating right now, I'd be up there with them. I'm the one iron out of that team.
Oh my goodness. Squad captain.
That's... but I'm on commentary though, so I'm gonna do my best to avoid any bias.
Bias makes things a little bit interesting, you know, just a hint of bias.
Maybe a hint of bias.
Yeah. Oh, taking this Kalos here. Is Kalos a good Rosa stage?
I don't know if he's going Rosa.
That is going to be the question here.
Quote me on it. I think he's going
Min.
I knew it. All right, so he actually took a set in winners of Wolverina 3 last week off of low 1. He lost. They had a run back in losers in low 1.
Shout out Transrite Min.
The Min did take a set off low, so I am very not surprised to see the Min being the choice going against him.
Definitely a character you don't have to interact with Wario if you just got those long arms.
Especially starting with a stock lead, you don't have to interact as much at all whenever you don't. When you start off with a lead. So that we'll see how that plays into a factor as well. So far, Low doing pretty good, weaving his way in and out, using that Wario air momentum.
But still staying very close to low 1 in a lot of these situations, and that's where Wario's going to get all of his damage. He has to get in to find that damage first.
It's just so hard to avoid Wario. Wario has some of the best movement in the game.
Insane air movement.
Yes.
Absolutely insane air movement.
So it's very hard for him to not get in close to you.
Oh, he finds it.
Linus is so good at those photo grabs with him. Catches with you them all the time and makes that grab look so good. But right now we got a pretty even in percent. We'll see what
Megawatt arm coming in too. That's dangerous. That's going to be your kill option.
Absolutely. And it lingers for a while too. So you have to watch it. Nair and those forwards. You gotta watch. But that watch, you gotta watch too. Low already taking his 4th stock of the crew.
If you're behind in stocks, you know, coming into this, you know, you're going to want to use that loft right away. And that's where we saw Loft just keeping the momentum for his team.
Make use of him. No matter what, Low already did his job, but if he can keep doing more, why not?
Putting even more work in low 1 right now. Looking really good against Linus's movement.
We're definitely seeing overtime right now. So we'll see if Linus can calm it down at all. But right now it is looking like the low show.
149%. That Nair not going to kill quite yet. Yeah. Well, I like that mix up with the falling Megawatt arm and then still getting the arm on it.
There's the Megawatt, that lingering hitbox. Like I said, the Megawatt stays out a lot longer than the other two. It's very hard to avoid.
It's kind of the change-up of the arsenal.
Yeah, and it's very, very good at catching that neutral get up there.
It's a grab. This is a punish for low 1 right now. Just a forward throw off the ledge.
Absolutely. If Linus can take this stock before losing his, he keeps his crew in a close game. If he can't do that, then that is going to make it a lot more difficult of a road for the rest of the crew battle for
No one's
MSU.
looking like a ledge tyrant right now.
Yeah. He does that. He does that.
So patient.
So good at just keeping him. He knows how to get off the ledge so well, and he knows how to get people and keep people off the ledge so well. But right now, Linus keeping a roll up there, and that's gonna take it. That is absolutely huge for the team of Spartan Weeklies. Getting that win right there, because that was the difference between being down 1 and 2 stocks. And if you're down 2 stocks, you need something huge to come back. 1 stock is a way different scenario. So we will see.
Yeah, it might be, you know, on paper, that wasn't the biggest exchange, you know, between these two teams, but just in terms of momentum, keeping that stock for his team, Linus put in a really good performance right there against a really hot low 1.
So we need to keep in mind the stakes right now. For SmackDown Detroit, if they do not win this crew battle,
they drop to 3rd and they don't move on to the finals.
Exactly. They don't make it to top bracket. If you're MSU, you have a second match awaiting. You still have a chance. But no matter what, you need need to win this if you're Team SmackDown Detroit right now. The pressure is on.
Did you see the song they just picked?
I didn't.
Rosalina in the Observatory, Super Mario Galaxy. What a banger. Timeless classic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
I love getting the music counter pick.
it's always a pleasure when you see it, except when they pick a bad song.
Environmental noises loading.
Well, right now they have Dice going in. That's honestly what I expected. Not because of anything to do with the players, just the matchup. I feel like Falco is very good.
Falco's offstage game kind of invalidates a lot of Min-Min's, recovery options.
Also, his neutral. His high jump is a very hard thing for Min-Min to deal with because Min-Min's whole game is keeping people to the side of her. And when Falco jumps higher than Min-Min can double jump, that is an issue for the character.
And already 78% in
right now.
Gets back to the ledge.
But narrowly avoiding death. Linus still keeps the stock alive. Let's see what he can do to bring this back to even.
I really like Dice's strategy right now. Staying on that top platform, forcing.
Min-Min can't do anything over there.
Min-Min off stage right now. Waiting to an up smash. Not going to kill. 137%. That next one's going to kill though. Or maybe a back air.
Maybe. Now it will.
Lasers off stage, very good right now. Good tech. What in the world is this, melee?
All right. Right now.
Oh, just a beak. Just a beak.
Linus is so good at staying alive right now, but he can't get any percent on. He has to do more than stay alive. He needs to get something started.
Take a stock for sure.
He needs to get something started, and that might be how you do it with that back throw. And he has the powered up laser.
The longevity right now. Oh, possibly a misplay there from Dice. I could have saw a punish.
Back air was possible, but that forward air also was. That stock going away. We'll see if Linus can take another or if Dice does an explosive combo or anything to pull Linus out of this crew battle.
Dice still sitting at 3 stocks. Yeah, looking really confident in this matchup.
Absolutely good in air.
Ooh, that could have been dangerous, but no punish.
All right. Right now, Linus is trying to keep Dice at bay, but Dice is eminent. You can't avoid him forever. Almost getting the double there, but not quite.
Linus taking center stage. That's where Min-Min's going to strive the most. Keep center stage. Just attack from a distance.
Absolutely.
Distance demon. Out here shielding. This is Smash 4 neutral right here.
And back in. Not always going for the read. The down and up there. Dice destroying Linus right there. And that is a 3-stock lead for SDD, I believe. That is a full player down. What can MSU do to bring it back? We'll have to see.
Now we got Picasso and Hawk for MSU rounding out this roster right now.
Absolutely. I don't know which one they'll send in. I'd imagine. It looks like, yeah, we have Picasso sitting down. We might see a Falco Ditto.
Oh, kind of new school, old school right now. You think about it.
Absolutely. So we'll see if that is what Picasso opts for here. But I think it is. He told me he's going Falco today, and he is. We are going to see a Falco Ditto
right now.
These two have never Falco Dittoed in bracket before or anything, so this is a treat to see. We've never seen it before.
Sorry, Dice with the orange Falco, Daybreak Picasso with the teal Falco.
I have no idea what's going to happen here. But just keep in mind that SDD is a full player up, so what they need right now is Picasso to explode. But it's still looking the opposite way right now. Dice with a very strong combo to start it off. But we're answering right back.
Oh my goodness, these combos. 77%, 76%. This is a mirror match.
Barely living that back air.
Oh, and another back air. Gotta recover low. He goes way too deep. He's not recovering from that.
He might not. He still can.
Oh my goodness.
But Oh,
How
barely
did
makes it
Dice
back.
live from that?
Dice knows this character. There's no doubt in that. So,
Great air dodge from Dice there. Still off
credit where it's due. Good up smash though. We're gonna keep it even. But like I said, we don't need it even. Picasso needs to do Dice now.
Dice trades every single one of these smacks right
doing
here.
great.
He's still winning.
Then he is feeling great. Yeah. Oh, what a catch on the jump, but not getting anything off of a good air dodge from Dice.
Oh, and that forward air intercepting there. Gets back to the ledge. Finds center stage. Daybreak does go right into that vision.
Absolutely, right now, Dice playing with momentum a lot. That punish on the side, the big damage coming out from Daybreak.
It's always crazy when a player knows that you're going to do some one times. What a forward smash.
Did he get it? What a stop from Picasso. We have to see now if he can get another before Dice can get one, which will be a very hard task, but if he can, it would be massive for this team.
Dice in control here on the ledge. I like that high angle recovery there from Daybreak.
Absolutely. Right now, pressure is on for Dice. He wants to keep this all even, but right now,
Gotta recover that down air.
this setup just looks consistent.
goodness.
Dice knows that setup. It's just consistent, it looks like. He
Dice
gets
has
every
played
time.
some Falcos in over before.
Right, definitely. So, Dice wants to take this and go farther.
But he doesn't have to. There's no pressure for him to do so right now.
Even if he doesn't, he's looking great. He did a great job, and he's teaming has a big lead.
Daybreak seems like he's got the download right now. You know, he has learned quite a bit in this set just already. Is it enough for his team MSU right
We're
now?
gonna find out as the combos come out, and Dice is not letting up momentum. Finally reset.
Oh my goodness. They're destroying everything in each other. The back air
Comes out, and Dice
Oh my goodness.
wins the ditto from behind.
Even when he didn't have to, still still beating Daybreak.
Cages screaming for his boy right now, and as Team SDD has 3 players left, and Team Spartan Weekly down to only Hawk.
On paper, MSU looked like one of the strongest teams going into it right now, and right now they're getting cleaned up by SDD.
You
Not to rub it in your
don't
face.
gotta say it like that, man. You don't gotta make it personal. Hey, it ain't that real. It's like, calm down. But, yeah, we are down to Hawks Ike. Can Hawks Ike take 7 stocks?
If there's a clutch player on MSU's roster right now, it's Hawk. You know, definitely a
clutch.
momentum-based character.
I would call Hawk momentum based. Maybe his character, not the player. Hawk is a player that is always being patient and passive, and a lot of times just holds down his ground no matter what's happening. But I will absolutely agree, he might be the clutchest. There's not many players I've seen have that many close Game 5 sets and just barely win them. Which is, so he definitely has that clutch factor, but what he doesn't need is to barely win one game. He needs
He
to
needs
win
2 full characters.
and one Falco stock. That one disgusting Falco stock. So,
Shout out Dice.
we'll have to see if he can even get past Dice, because Dice has been running a marathon with these stocks. They're taking a second, it looks like, getting a breather.
That's smart. When you're the anchor in this situation, you can't go in with too much emotion.
Absolutely.
You gotta be the Iceman right
Hawk
here.
gets to pick probably not even like a question. Ike's best stage smash film going in.
Love camping that platform.
Another thing we gotta think about, even when he gets past Dice, Hawk doesn't get to pick another stage. The stages get picked by his opponent for the rest of the time. So, we're going into it now. We'll see if Hawk can bring it back for his team, or if Dice is just gonna make it easier for SDD to easily close this out.
Yeah, the question here is if Hawk can run the SDD marathon right now for his team and bring MSU out of the ashes.
Absolutely.
And we are into it right now. Smashville, only one stock for Dice. Hawk needs to establish dominance right now.
And right now, here's the Dice combos coming down.
Oh,
Oh my god!
what in the world? Oh my goodness! There were some shenanigans there.
If you're SDD right now, you're already...
You are popping off. If you are Cages right now, you are audibly popping off. I just heard it.
You're already collecting your side bet money. It's rough. It's rough. That hurt. I'm in pain. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's see what Dice can do with this next stock. Let's see if Hawk can do something with these two stocks right now. Still behind 70% on this stock.
Absolutely. And he is down to 2 stocks. It is just looking grim. 7-2. How do you win this? Hawk needs to make something happen now.
Forces 8 away.
There's a good 8 or good damage.
Just do it again.
And pressure on the field coming, but that back air coming out. Can Hawk make it back? He does this time.
Temptation's coming out from Dice, but Hawk just too good on the ledge, getting out of that situation.
Absolutely.
195% on his stock.
And that up there. A good DI from Hawk. Not getting hit by anything there.
Dice is playing out of position right now.
He's just playing phenomenal. I don't know how to say it. He is just playing like he's here to win the tournament today, which I'm sure he is looking for, so.
He loves doing it a third time. Every time.
That's a stop.
Oh my goodness. Dice is just looking to clean this up right now. Oh, and these auto combos right away. 28%. 8 counting.
1 Hawk stock against 7 SDD stocks. That one is gone, but what can MSU do?
I submit to no one.
One stock.
Can Hawk bring it? If Hawk can even bring it down to the last player, that'd be amazing. If you're MSU now, you're looking for, you can get anything right now, because this is just bad. This is great. Wow.
So now for SDD, last 2 players, Ahmad and Doc Watts. If there are 2 players that I think Hawk can do well against consistently, it's going to